What's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here, back at it as the NFL season, man, is finally upon us, man. The NFL preseason is here. A lot of people will say, hey, leave the preseason alone, man. Don't bet preseason football. That's for the degenerates. A guy like me, well, a guy who's turned a profit the last couple seasons betting NFL preseason football, I'm somebody who says if you do the homework and put yourself in the right position, you got a really good chance of making some money. And that's exactly what we're going to do here this NFL preseason, man. We're going to try to put ourselves in the right spots, do our homework, and hopefully turn a profit just like we have the last couple seasons betting NFL preseason, man. I appreciate all the new folks who are here. Shout out all the OGs, man. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I'm pumped up. I'm excited. And I'm ready to kick the crap out of the books, man. So without further ado, that's the goal. That's what we plan on doing. And that's what we're going to try to do, man. So without further ado, let's do exactly that. Let's make some money tonight. And without further ado, let's hop right into tonight's NFL action. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get her done. First game up. We got the Carolina Panthers out on the road facing the New England Patriots. Patriots, 6.5-point favorites here in this one. To start, we got two first-year head coaches here. Mayo taking over for Coach Belichick. Post-Belichick era begins here. And, the Carolina Panthers were the worst team in football last year. No surprise they fired their head coach and now have somebody new in there. What that also means is there's no ATS stats. We don't have any tendencies to really go off of for these two teams. So that's kind of a question mark. That's something I really like to target in the preseason, looking at how head coaches have done in the previous couple seasons that they've coached. Here in this one, though, I think this game is fairly simple. I'm going to take the Panthers plus the points. I wouldn't lay 6.5 with the Patriots probably against anybody in the regular season, so why do so here in the preseason? Do I understand how the books got to the Patriots being 6.5-point favorites? I do. But does that mean I'm going to turn around and lay it? No, it doesn't. The Patriots look like they're going to play some starters here. Coach Mayo said his starters will play in some capacity. The Panthers, no starters at all. How much time will the starters play for the Patriots? I don't know. But do I see how that can lead to them being a little overrated and overvalued here in this game, starters against backups? Yes, I do. But if you've been tuned in and betting preseason football for the last couple seasons, then you know these games are won late, fourth quarter, and these starters that played early in the game, they're not going to really factor. 9 times out of 10, I see this one shaping out like this. Patriots have a nice lead. Panthers sneak in the back door with a late field goal or touchdown for the backdoor cover. No way in hell I'm laying 6.5 points with the Patriots. They do have the better quarterback room with Drake May, Joe Milton, and Bailey Zappi. The Panthers, well, I don't like their quarterback room. Jack Plummer from Louisville and Jake Luton, who was there last year. Nothing to really know about him. He was terrible. But again, 6.5 with the Patriots. I wouldn't do it in the regular season. Damn sure not doing it here in the preseason. I see a Panthers backdoor written all over this game. It's early. It's game one. I know the Patriots have the better quarterback room, but still don't trust them. I got to grab the points here in the first game with the Carolina Panthers. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Last and final game of the night, we got the Detroit Lions out on the road facing the New York Giants. Giants, 3.5-point favorites in this thing. Hey, these two teams, man, been getting chippy all week. I don't know if y'all been tuned in on Twitter and things of that nature. I love this time of year, man, when we get them during the week scrimmages. That's when you usually get a couple little fights and things of that nature. And we've definitely seen them happen between the Giants and the Lions. Malik Neighbors, Kirby Joseph getting at it. Kind of starting a little brawl there in practice. Always fun to see, fun to watch early in the season. Look, these two teams, they have head coaches with tenure. So we kind of got a little insight of what to expect from these two coaches. Coach Judge, coach of the Giants, he's 3-3 straight up in his preseason action. 0-6 against the numbers, something to keep an eye on. But his teams, they've been kind of high scoring in the preseason, 6-0 to the over. The Lions, 3-6 under head coach Dan Campbell in his 9 games as a head coach in the preseason. They started off 0-3 his first year, 1-2 the second year, 2-1 last year. One of those wins was the first game of the preseason, which happened to be Lions-Giants. Lions got the win in that game, 21-16. That game went up and over the total. The Lions, 6-3 to the over under head coach Dan Campbell in the preseason. We see this line currently at 34.5. I think we get up and over it, ladies and gentlemen. I think we get up and over this total. I'm going to take the over, man. Again, Giants 6-0 to the over under Coach Judge in the preseason. Lions 6-3 under Coach Campbell in the preseason. Let's talk about quarterbacks. For the Giants, we got Drew Lock and Tommy DeVito. That's what we got for the Giants. Drew Lock, I think he's probably going to be one of the best backups in the NFL this season. I think he'll be just fine here in preseason action. I think they'll be able to move the football. Will be the Giants. And DeVito, we saw him play well in real NFL action, regular season action last year. I think he'll be just fine in this game as well, be able to move the football a little bit. He got some legs, be able to run, possibly scramble. Look for scrambling quarterbacks in the NFL preseason as well, as they can kind of make some things happen. I kind of like the quarterback room for the Giants for preseason action. Drew Lock and Tommy DeVito, I think they'll be able to move the football, score some points for the G-men. On the other side, the Lions, they have Hendon Hooker. We know about Mr. Hooker, man. He was injured last season. Got injured as leaving out of college. Was really hurt his draft stock. But he's with the Lions. I think we'll see him get a heavy dose in this game today. And behind him is Nate Sudfeld, a career-long backup. I think he'll be fine in preseason action. All in all, I like the over here between the Lions and the Giants. If I had to pick a side, I'm not totally in love with the side in this game. If I had to pick it, I would grab the points with the Detroit Lions, man. That's how I see this shaping out. So, give me the over, though, here between the Lions and the Giants in our last and final game of the night. And that's going to conclude this episode of my NFL Jam Session. First one of the season, man. Broke down both games. I'll be back tomorrow as we got a full weekend of NFL preseason action, man. So make sure you're here, you're tuned in as we continue to try to kick the crap out of the books, as we continue to try to turn a profit betting NFL preseason. We've done so the last 2 seasons, and we're trying to keep the momentum rolling forward into this year, man. I just broke down both games. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you make some money tonight. I do have premium plays. I will have premium plays throughout the entire preseason, and of course, the NFL regular season. You can scoop those up over at Pickdawgz Premium. There's a link for that in the description below, man. It's been your guy, Jay Briggs. Appreciate y'all more than y'all know. I'm out of here.